Good day and welcome.
Please do me a big favor.
Such a long time.
Please help me share this information by sharing, and subscribing.
All right, so I'm gonna make this brief. I know. I always say I'm gonna make it brief. I'm gonna make this one brief. Promise. Now, this film, I just wanted to bring. I need your feedback on this one. I was on a plane. I was coming back from somewhere, and it just so happens that this movie was playing in the headset, right? And I just had to record it. So forgive me, there's no sounds. You may hear the sounds of the engine of the plane or whatever. Now, this young girl, she was in a house or some cabin of some sort with what appears to be her mother or a guardian. That adult was inebriated, under the influence. Something was happening, so they were out. Now, the young girl spotted like an intruder in the window. And so she flew or fled and went to, it so happens, I guess she knew that there was a firearm under the sink. I believe that was a sink. And so she obtained the firearm, went to her room, went underneath the bed. I'm gonna just let you watch it opposed to me explaining it to you. Check this out. I really need your feedback on this one. Tell me what you think. Finish? Okay. Now, before we get into that video, let me preface or let me just stress that this is a safe space. This is a non-judgmental zone. Got it? Good. Now, personally, I have shot several 9mm. I'm assuming that what that young girl was shooting was the Beretta 92 FS. I'm assuming, but if I'm wrong, seldom. But if I am, please drop that information below because we want to lead with facts. All right. Now, there's this action that takes place when you shoot. If you don't have proper grip, control, platform, or stance, this happens. You know, it's called recoil. Some people like to say kickback, which is not the appropriate terminology. It's recoil. Your body kind of, it's like the energy that goes into your body from the firing sequence, right? Comes back at you if you don't have the proper, again, stance, grip, and those things. This is not the lesson. I'm not trying to give a lesson. I'm just trying to make a point to where I'm leading up to. Now, there's another thing called muzzle rise. Muzzle rise is what happens to the front of the firearm, right? When you, again, the grip is not, you don't have the proper grip, you may not be able to manage that firearm because of maybe the grain of the bullet or what have you. Whatever the case may be, it flips. I can't recall seeing any of that with this young girl. In fact, I want to know who her trainer is, who her instructor is, because I need to sign up and you need to sign up ASAP, right? Here's the thing. I can't tell you how to raise your child, your children, your youth, your offspring. I cannot do that. I'm not here to do that. I can say this, it will be beneficial if and when a kid or a youth or anyone that's underage, more specifically, to inappropriate or not age appropriate viewing or images, that someone is there to guide them along the process. Someone is there is to help them process. Someone is there to provide feedback, a sounding board, right? So that they know imagination or fantasy from reality, or fiction versus nonfiction, right? Or entertainment, period. Because that was just pure foolishness, or excuse me, entertainment. I won't even say which film or movie that was. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. But the point is, can't blame Hollywood, can't blame social media, can't blame any of those people, any of those entities, excuse me. The responsibility is on us, right? On us. When I say us, you and I. to make sure that we're having those conversations when this is taking place. Woman. This is a demonstration pistol. She might as well have been shooting one of these because that's what it appeared that she was shooting, because it couldn't have been a real pistol, right? This is a demonstration pistol. It's not real. Again, no muzzle rise, no recoil, right? Nothing happening. Just flat. Like, she needs to be hitting still, right? IDPA. But anyhow, I just find it very critical because more and more, people are saying that these things, firearms, guns, kill people, when in actuality, again, you have something or someone has to be behind it, right? For it to happen, or for something to happen, an action to take place. It just doesn't go off. In fact, it was over there by itself, minding its own business, right? Nothing was happening until I picked it up. So we want to, one, make sure that our children are mentally fit and ready to see certain images and receive certain images. And if they are or are not, we're there still to help them through the process, okay? We're not gonna let the streets raise them, or the internet, with the Twitter, the Instagram, the YouTube, raise them. We're gonna do our job as we should. All right? So, like I said, if anybody know her trainer, please send me the number so I can sign up. Oh, by the way, did y'all notice that if you go back to the video, the clip, she was just moving like this in the back, like moving, but it didn't match up with the firing sequence, with the action. It didn't, in my opinion, it did not match up. It's almost like they got tired and it was like, I know we're supposed to cut that part, but we're gonna just leave that in right now. Nobody gonna notice it. Yeah, I noticed it. It wasn't coordinated. In fact, do you remember I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker? I mean, not that I know about that, because that was a while back, but yeah. So the point is, remember that film? The scene where, I don't know if it was a woman or a man backflipping or somersaulting, right? And then it was like a blooper. I thought they messed up, but I guess that was part of the show, where the woman, you could see that it was a different person. That was that situation. Like, it wasn't coordinated. They were supposed to cut and erase or take 2 or take 2000. They should have just did a 2001, right? Okay, so we're gonna stop right there, and until next time, right? So we're gonna stay frosty and walk good.
Ain't nobody laying a finger on my baby. Mom!